afternoon. Welcome to the SHMS News for today, Wednesday, March 1st. It is a silver day. Today's lunch options include a hamburger or cheeseburger, mozzarella sticks with dipping sauce, or a variety of sandwiches or salads. Here's a look at the lunch menu for the rest of the week.
Several inches of snow possible today. We will have a high in the mid-30s. Have a great day, Sky Highlands.
March Flex begins today. Be sure to check your email for our confirmation email from Efficiency.
Good afternoon, Scott Highlands. This is Mr. Goins, and I am here to read the names for the February Student of the Month Awards for 8th grade. To start us off, we have Marie Accurso for Citizenship with Miss Johns. We have Awa Ba for Algebra with Mrs. Kozaczyk. We have Claire Behringer for Physical Education with Miss Linsky. Jonah Blaskowski for English with Miss McNeil. Ruby Blum for Algebra 1 with Mr. McGrath. Eric Bright-Chia for Global Studies with Mr. Schlotfeld. Carolyn Choi for Global Studies with Mr. Hemphill. Andrew Collins for Academic Coaching with Miss Condon and Mr. Rodin. Joseph Cooper, Algebra 1 with Mr. McGrath. Abigail Fitzpatrick, Science with Mr. Gullix. Emma Ganther with Miss Daly. Brennan Weddle with Miss Nielsen. Owen Jeremiason for Facts with Mrs. Walton. Catherine Christick for Intermediate Algebra with Mr. McGrath. Meadow Kohler for Facts with Miss Walton. Catherine Lee for Intermediate Algebra with Mr. McGrath. Alyssa Lilly with Mr. Radke. Ansha Meenakshi for Communications with Mr. Doherty. Henry Melhop, Fayed with Miss Fay. Wyatt Miller, Communication with Mrs. Engel. Heather Nevaeh Muckenhern for English with Miss Teachout. Asaya Pandari for Espanol with Senora Hansen. Logan Peterson, Tech Ed with Mrs. Johnson. Riley Rainwater for Espanol Dos with Senora Hansen. Carmen Spearman, Science with Miss McKenney. Raphael Tesfahun, Communications with Mr. Doherty. Gavin Tran, Espanol Uno with Professora Johnson. Trista Trainer for Strat Reading with Miss Sauchi. Madeline Wenzel, Facts with Mrs. Walton. Julia Gray Wynn for Choir with Mrs. Egger. Yahweh Shadane for ELD with Miss S. Congratulations to this month's award winners. These students should now report to the pool stairs to receive their award and have their picture taken.
Calling all tech-savvy girls, coders, gamers, and web divas. Apple Valley High School is presenting their first annual Girls in Cyber on Tuesday, March 21st from 6 to 8 p.m. in AVHS, or Apple Valley High School. This is an evening for girls in grades 6 through 8 to learn about code breaking, big data, and artificial intelligence. Try your hand at cyber activities and talk with women who work in cyber. It's a free night of cyber snacks, prizes, and lots of fun. Space is limited to 100. Questions? Contact tabitha.senti at apps.district196.org or sign up with the form link on the screen. Do you love anime and manga? Join Anime Club. We will meet on Tuesdays from 3:20 to 4:45 in Lecture Room B. We will watch anime movies like My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, My Hero Academia, and more. We will also discuss anime, manga, and even LARPing. Registration is now open through Friday, March 3rd on My Payments Plus. There is a fee of $20 to participate. Anime Club will begin on March 7th. Reach out to Ms. Lloyd in the ITC with any questions.
March is Women's History Month. It's a great time to reflect on the struggles and progress of women around the world. Today we will honor Margaret Bancroft. In 1883, school teacher Margaret Bancroft founded the Haddonfield Training School in response to the lack of support for students with special needs. Bancroft recognized that when children with special needs were given individual attention, patience, and care, they were able to significantly improve their quality of life.
Bancroft advocated that special children need special schools with well-trained teachers who use materials adapted to those children's capabilities. The Haddonfield Training School was one of the first of its kind. The Bancroft is widely considered the pioneer of special education. Bancroft was also one of the founders of the Women's Club at Haydenoff fortnightly. The club encouraged women to take interest in education and literary topics. Today, the Bancroft organization lives on as a nonprofit organization that profits programs and services for individuals with autism and intellectual and development disabilities.
Have a great rest of your day, Scott Highlands. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.